You are looking at holes 1 centimeter in diameter. These holes are just below your swollen ankles, where ligaments coming down from your shins make a sharp turn toward the top of your feet. Pointing to the light gray substance inside the hole on the left, the doctor asks, "Why didn't you treat this immediately after you were burned? The right one is okay, but this tissue on the left is in a pretty serious condition." The doctor, in his late 30s, has hair cropped very short, like a high school student's. His white gown is unstarched and drooping, perhaps because today is Saturday. "We might have to anesthetize and operate, but for now, we'll just keep an eye on it before we get to that point. Although it's late, there's still a chance the tissue will grow back if we take good care of it." Scared by the word operate, you ask, "When can we know whether it has to be operated on or not?" 3 days. The doctor looks at the calendar. "Take antibiotics and get laser treatments for now. Let's wait and see." Scared by the word operate, you ask, "When can we know whether it has to be operated on or not?" 3 days. The doctor looks at the calendar. "Take antibiotics and get laser treatments for now. Let's wait and see." You stare at the doctor's indigo-colored fountain pen, scribbling wildly on your chart. The doctor is calm and cold. You stare at the doctor's indigo-colored fountain pen, scribbling wildly on your chart. The doctor is calm and cold. It seems that he can't understand a patient who got burned 5 days ago and did nothing about it until the injury was infected. You hobble out of the examination room with the dressed areas exposed. With your pant legs rolled up to your knees, you have a laptop bag on your shoulder, an umbrella in your hand, and your shoes only half on. A nurse at the reception desk called you. Making sure that your shoes don't touch your wounds, you walk carefully toward the reception desk. You hear the nurse explain that the laser treatments and wet tapes aren't covered by your insurance. After paying for the treatments and receiving a prescription, you arrive at the laser treatment room at the end of the corridor after a great feat of dragging your shoes only with your toes. "By the way, shouldn't you dress them again?" you ask, having just made your way through a crowd of people holding umbrellas. A young-looking nurse answers dismissively, "Hasn't the doctor dressed them already? Laser treatment sterilizes too, don't worry." "By the way, shouldn't you dress them again?" you ask, having just made your way through a crowd of people holding umbrellas. A young-looking nurse answers dismissively, "Hasn't the doctor dressed them already? Laser treatments sterilizes too, don't worry." You sit down and put your 2 feet on the treatment bed. The laser treatment machine, which looks like a 3-way lamp stand, only 10 times bigger, begins to shoot a web of red rays. The rays keep radially sweeping a very wide area, including the white sheet on the bed as well as your 2 feet. Don't look, because the rays might damage your eyes. Ignoring the nurse's warning, she already left the room. You look into the hole below your left ankle bone. You can't take your eyes off, rays moving like red veins, wriggling over the festering light gray tissue.